I inherited millions but told no one. When my grandpa died last year, I thought I might get his old fishing rods or maybe a couple grand if he left me anything at all. Instead, the lawyer dropped a bomb. His entire estate was mine. $3 million, a house, investments, the works. Only catch? I had to keep it secret until I turned 25, which was 8 months away. No problem. I zipped my mouth shut. Not even Michelle, my girlfriend of a year, knew. We met volunteering at a food bank. She was into painting murals, dressed like she time-traveled from a vintage store, and acted like money was evil. She'd say stuff like, "I'd rather be poor and real than rich and fake," especially when her roommate blew cash on Sephora hauls. I bought it. I worked at a grocery store making $12 an hour, and she still wanted to hang out. Sometimes she even covered our date nights because she made more teaching art classes. I thought she was legit, but then cracks started showing. Every time we went out with my friends who had better jobs, she'd accidentally forget her wallet. She'd browse luxury stuff online and say things like, "Who even spends $300 on shoes?" while clearly drooling over them. At first, I brushed it off, but then one night we were watching this movie about a guy dating a gold digger, and Michelle laughed, saying, "I could never be with someone just for their bank account," then paused. "But I mean, it would be nice not to worry about rent all the time." That stuck in my head. I needed to know for sure, so I tested her. I told her my cousin was getting married and I had a +1. The wedding was at this super fancy country club. Michelle lit up like Christmas and dropped $200 on a dress she couldn't afford. At the wedding, she ignored me and spent the whole time trying to charm my cousin's rich in-laws, asking what they did for work, complimenting their cars, their house, their shoes. I could see the gears turning in her head. That's when I knew, but I needed absolute confirmation, so I proposed. She said yes, crying and hugging me like it was the best moment of her life. Then I told her about the prenup. She laughed at first. "A prenup? You work at a grocery store. What exactly are we protecting?" I kept a straight face. "I might inherit some money someday. Plus, you always say money doesn't matter to you." She smiled, said it was smart and responsible. I kept it simple. What's yours stays yours. What's mine stays mine if we split. Nothing complicated. 2 weeks later, I handed it to her. She read it and froze. "Wait, this says I get nothing if we divorce? Only if you don't bring anything into the marriage," I said. "You always say money doesn't matter to you, right?" She looked at the paper like it was in another language. "But what if we're married 20 years and split up? I'd have nothing. You'd have everything you earned during those 20 years. Your art, your memories, your happiness. Since money's not the point." She went quiet, real quiet, then said she needed time to think. Days passed, then weeks. Every time I brought it up, she dodged. Headaches, work stress, needing to talk to her sister. Then came the tears. "This prenup makes me feel like you don't trust me. It's so cold and unromantic." She'd say stuff like, "I thought you loved me. Why are you planning for our divorce?" But I didn't budge. I just kept calmly repeating, "If money doesn't matter to you, then this shouldn't matter either." After 6 weeks of this dance, she snapped. Full-blown meltdown. Screamed about how she couldn't marry someone who didn't trust her. That the prenup was proof I never really loved her. She hurled the ring at me and stormed out. Haven't heard from her since. And I'm okay with that.